Dubs, let's fucking go, baby.
Let's fucking go.
Thank you everybody for joining us. Let's see, this is an impromptu stream on a Monday night, guys. And before I say let's go any further, do you guys see what is new behind me right up there? That's right, it's the let's go sign.
Go make yourself full screen, show it off, get it out of your system now.
I thought this was hilarious, guys. Perfect. I want to get another one maybe for over here. Maybe it has like the YouTube logo and the CornerCade or something cool like that. That'd be pretty cool. But there you go. Thank you everybody for joining us tonight. Live into the building. I know Mike B streaming, so we got we have a lot of people over there, but we got Chris in the house. He said, "Let's motherfucking go. Let's go, dude." Calvin Wong is in the house, and literally, Harley, we were just talking about this. Hey, P-Dubs, you were right, by the way, $100 each. We were literally just talking about this off stream. So
yes, I was right.
Yeah, Jason, sorry for bringing this on to you, but I'm glad you're here. Are you back yet or no? Are you still on your trip?
He's back. Okay. He's back from his vacation. He's ready to moderate.
We're putting him to work right away. Let's go, dude. Let's see. We got Thumper Squid in the house. Thank you so much, man, for stopping by. Brooklyn Menace is here. Julio Hernandez doing the let's go. That's right. Doug Wynn, CornerCade. So I saw your post well before regarding that time crisis sale. Yeah, that was a huge sale, guys. I don't know if you caught that, but $67, pretty much after tax, free shipping, and you're getting this thing for $71 time crisis. So fingers crossed. I know a bunch of people that ordered it.
Do you think that they will actually honor that? Because didn't Target have a screw up last year on something and they didn't honor it? They just canceled everybody's orders and gave them a virtual high five.
Yeah, I do remember that. So, and I state that in the video too, guys. I made a quick video. I was like, hey, look, I'm going to order this and I'm going to make a video to just let the community know, kind of thing. And while I'm talking, I'm saying, hey guys, minimize the stream here, go over, check it out for yourself. But just preference that Target may or may not cancel this. But listen, you miss every shot you don't take in life. So what's the worst that can happen? That you get refunded your money? If $67 is holding up your bank account, then you probably shouldn't be buying a time crisis cab. I got to be honest with you. So anybody that's in, you'll get the clowns, and I already said that too. You'll get the clowns that'll buy 25 of these things, try to flip them like a Bobby Voo situation, then get stuck with all of them. But listen, it's not what it is. Buy one, and I think Target might fulfill it if you just buy one. It's the Bozo T clowns that are buying 25 of these things that they're probably like cancel it immediately, because there was some of those orders that were canceled. Mine is preparing to ship. Like it's got the label. So we'll see what happens. I'm not promising anything. I thought I'd share that deal with everybody else and get the word out, because I could have just ordered it myself and just not said anything. But I'm like, no, let's get some community feedback here.
Yeah, I saw a number of people said that it went through for them, and I was like, wow. I was like, hopefully don't get canceled.
Yeah, and don't ever doubt the CornerCade. I know a lot of people were saying like, hey, Spreetail isn't real at all. Dude, I have like 3 cabs in the CornerCade right now from Spreetail. Spreetail is a trusted, real affiliate. Like, they're a real site. They're a real company. Aren't Spreetail from Shop Hippo and Walmart?
I think so.
Don't listen to all those people that are on, my wife got a ton of messages on Marketplace or from Facebook groups because we posted it in there. Just calm down, guys. It's real. I wouldn't be making a video and posting something that's not real. Now, I'll tell you this much. There might have been only 50 cabs available, and they might have just been clearancing them out. Like, get these things out of here. They did that. Best Buy did that with the $139 Simpson deal that we posted up. Again, this is half of that, so it's an even better deal and a better cabinet, in my belief. So we'll see. At the end of the day, if you get it, great. You can even use it for parts. I can use the BOE monitor for something else.
Even if you think it's not worth it, I mean, there have been a lot of reviews for Time Crisis, both positive and negative. But in my opinion, any arcade one-up machine that you could score for less than $100, it's probably
it's a no-brainer.
Like, how can you argue with it? Like, if you're like, oh, these things are only worth $75, well, there was your chance, right? You could have got it.
It is funny. Somebody messaged my wife, was like, I'll wait till it goes on sale for $50, knowing he already missed it. We found that comment so funny because he's just fucking around.
Yeah,
it was great.
So
there's a lot of chatter here about that. I mean, we're gonna talk time crisis deals. I'm sure we'll talk about. I want to get your opinions again, P-Dubs, about what we should do with our pinball. But Christopher Cameron here says $67 for Time Crisis. Will it ship? Got my order in. Didn't hurt to try. 100%. Yeah, 100%, man. Like, it doesn't hurt to try. The worst thing that happens out of this is you get a refund. Who cares? Like what?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I have a feeling that they're probably gonna cancel the orders. I mean, but if they do
Oh,
honor them and fulfill them, that's a win for everyone who got. Do you
and that's why I
remember?
did it.
I've bought what, 30 some arcade one-ups over the last 5 years. There's only 2 times I got an amazing deal like that. I got like a Galaga CornerCade for like 60, $70. And then I was one of the lucky ones that got the Killer Instinct for 150. Do you remember when it was 149?
Yeah, and the problem with that, I was sitting on my hands, and I was like, I
Yeah.
was in my cart, and I was like, should I do this? Like, we don't have the money for this. Like, and I always say, like, guys, we're paycheck to paycheck over here. My wife was like, just fucking do it, dude. And I'm
Yeah.
like, okay. By the time I double click, that's when it got canceled. I'm like, God damn it, I waited too long. But yeah, like that's a huge deal. Even KI for 150. I mean, you could resell. That was the one with the stool. You could resell the stool. It cost you $100. You know, like that's insane. Like, and who
Resell the stool for $60 and it pretty much pays for your Time Crisis machine, right?
Yeah,
Like,
isn't that crazy? I'm like, dude, you have to just take
wait,
advantage of this.
does it come with a stool?
No, there's no stool with that one.
Oh man. Well, sell one of your arcade one-up stools and reimburse yourself. You just got
Yeah,
a free
right.
Time Crisis.
Honestly, that's a win trade for
Um,
anybody. And 100%, like Julio Hernandez was saying, like, let's say this thing gets here, right? And turn around, my neighbors collect one ups like no other. I could sell Time Crisis to them for like $300-400. They're not gonna give a shit. They pay people to. They had TaskRabbit there today assembling nightstands. They don't care. Like they're like, yeah, we'll buy it off you. So that's pinball money right there. Like, come on, guys. Like, this is a no brainer. You could do so many things with this. You can keep it for parts. Imagine putting a mini PC in this and having like all the late games on there for $67, like plus the mini PC. It's an easy win for the community. So that's why I threw up the video today. So yeah, and that's right. Don't lie, guys. This is the truth.
yeah.
What's going on, Ted Adam Green?
You want to see something funny?
Yes.
Let me try this. All right, take a look at this. This made me laugh from our conversation last week. Boom, let's fucking go.
High Octane Arcade Podcast. He's just got to be wearing the headphones. Like he's got to be wearing headphones. That'd be perfect, right?
It's still a work in progress.
And a backwards hat.
We got to put a backwards hat on him.
I love it, too. That's so funny.
And the headphones.
And
then everyone who becomes a member, they get to join. Get this, Danny. They get to join our HOA.
Yes. This is beautiful. You get that little badge too. You get that little badge. Hey, speaking about joining memberships, we got one coming in hot, P-Dubs. Let's go, dude.
Shoot lasers.
That's right, man. We got some CornerCade crew memberships. Thank you, Visel, for handing those out. Thank you so much, man, for supporting the channel.
Good job, man. Good job. I haven't done memberships on my channel in a long, long time.
So I did get some positive feedback. Somebody left a comment and said, "Hey, you should have gave this to like the members only, like that little video I made." I'm like, you know what? That's a good idea. Anytime I have like some big news, I'm gonna let the members get exclusive access for like the first hour, and then I'll set it to where it drops after that. I'm like, that's a great idea. Like, so if you're a member, you're gonna get first dibs. It's kind of like when you become a member at Best Buy and their Best Buy Plus and Total program. You get the deals first before everybody else 2 days in advance. So that's maybe what we'll do here. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, you got to do something for the members. I mean, they're paying that extra money, so.
Yeah, and what I always do is I'll post up like a lot of pictures of behind the scenes stuff that goes on in the CornerCade. I should have I didn't have time because you just hit me up. I literally, guys, just put up the Let's Go sign literally 10 minutes ago. And I should have taken pictures of it, but I didn't even have time. Dubs was like, "Hey, you want to stream?" I'm like, "Sure." I'm already in here swearing at the sign because I can't get the screw in.
So here's how our conversation went. And keep in mind, tonight's broadcast was entirely impromptu. I decided to pull a Danny on Danny. So I messaged Danny out of the blue. All I said was, "Let's fucking go." That's all I wrote.
That's all you need to, right?
Danny then sends me 3 smiley faces and he goes, "What's up, buddy?" I said, "Let's go live right now." And he goes, "Okay, let me get it set up." And I said, "Okay, I gotta finish this cigarette anyway." So that was the entire broadcast preparation. So
Yeah, right?
you
That's
guys are getting some top-notch produced content here tonight.
those are the behind the scenes moments that you get if you're an exclusive member to the channel.
But I was like, "You know what?" I was like, "I bet if I text him." It was all a test. It was all a test, and you passed. You're like, "Let's go."
Yeah, I have today and tomorrow off, so I was free as a whistle, so perfect timing.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, man. That "Let's go" sign, though, it's a bit much behind you. It's a bit
no, it
much.
looks cool. It fits in perfectly too. It's like your live sign. I love it.
Yeah,
Guys,
yeah,
let's pimp the product a little bit. Guys, if you want
yeah,
yours, it was $15 at Hobby Lobby. Go get it, man. Go get
yeah.
it and take pictures and support the channel that way.
Yeah,
Throw out the
gamer
hashtag LFG.
Gamer Fridge, you guys are on the same time as Mike B. Mike B's doing a drama stream, Gamer Fridge. We're over here having a good time.
Mike B. Mike B can maybe join us after he's done. I don't know what he's doing. I had him on the TV, but I wasn't paying attention. I was literally
Uh,
swearing at the sign because I couldn't get the screw in, and I
oh,
was stripping the screw. I was like, "This motherfucker!" Like,
yeah. Poor Mike. Poor Mike. He always gets it from all angles and then he's got to do these streams. It's
oh, dude,
funny.
hey, I get it too, but I don't even pay attention. Like, people are still talking to me about the same damn thing, or talking about me, not talking to me, but talking. It's like this. It's like, guys, you're beating a dead horse. Like, move the drill. We're going on 12 years ago. Enough. Like, we're doing
Well,
other things with our lives. Some people are. I guess. I guess other people don't play the games. I don't know. I don't know. I can't. It's like, Jesus, man. I just can't.
well, yeah. I mean, but you know, it. I don't
Hey,
know what to. I
people
don't know
make
what to say.
mistakes. That's why
You
pencils
made it
got erasers.
awkward.
I don't know what to tell. I don't know what to tell you. You got to move the drill, man. Like, you can't just sit here practicing the same drill 12 years later. It's time to move the drill. Let's go, dude. Good God Almighty, man.
That's why pencils got erasers. That's
You'll,
funny.
that's true, right? You make a mistake, that's why you got to erase it out. Just move the drill. God damn. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know what else to say. I don't know what to. Um,
What a fun time. What a fun time in
Guys,
arcade.
it's what a time to be alive, man. Let's do this. And guys,
Yeah.
we're counting down the days. Already called up Costco, and we already asked them, hey, when's the pub table
Did
coming in?
you
Because the CornerCade is rolling on through for a video.
did you see what I did to my son's former bedroom?
Yeah, yeah, you painted it. That was pretty exciting.
Yeah, so everything's out of the room. I painted it and it looks really good. I haven't painted in like 8 years. So I was a little rusty, especially when you're cutting the edges.
Yeah, yeah,
Made
yeah.
some mistakes. But after a while, the old skills came back, and the paint job in there looks really, really nice. And that was done on Saturday. And then on Sunday, which was yesterday, I tore up all the carpet, all the padding, all the staples. And I'm hoping maybe Wednesday or Thursday this week when I have time, we'll put the flooring down. So,
Now,
but
you
I'm excited.
saying you definitely mean arcade carpet, don't you?
No, no, I don't want to put arcade.
I was hoping put a little blacklight action in there and just let it rip, dude.
It's not 2,200 square feet, Jason. It's my son's little bedroom. It's a small bedroom. It's his former bedroom.
What are you gonna put in
But
there? Is that gonna be the office?
no, no, this is the office. This is going to
Okay.
stay the office. Now, I'm actually considering once I get that room finished, the flooring, and then we're done. I'm actually thinking about putting the arcade one-ups that I have left in my loft in that room.
Okay.
Um, and then the loft, my wife really wants to have a like a nice quiet sitting area again with no television and all that stuff. So I might give the loft back to her. So, you
Okay.
know, because we have stuff everywhere. And if I could get her a nice space, like I don't want to put her in a bedroom. I'd rather put her in the loft versus
Yeah, where it's
go
open and
like I could turn the bedroom into like a little study or pretty room for her, but you know, I think she'd be more comfortable in the loft because the loft is fun. It's fun when you have a loft in your home. So,
yeah, that is pretty cool. Like, I've seen, I mean,
mm.
old videos when you were like ranking your top 5, whatever, and
Oh,
I got to see like pictures of the loft. But yeah, like one thing I've noted, you can't have stuff everywhere. You got to consolidate it, and
yep.
that helps on numerous fronts. First of all, it helps your sanity. Second of all, it helps like when you actually like play the games because if you're trying to play something, it's like I don't want to go all the way downstairs to play that or whatever the case may be. I don't want to have to go into another room. You gotta this hobby is perfect for a basement, like 110%. Like it
Yes.
is literally built for a basement. Like you can have your home theater. Like if your basement's big enough, you can have your whole arcade branches off
Hmm.
to like the theater room or whatever the case may be.
Hmm.
And you put like all the cool shit down there, the lights, everything, like the arcade carpet, like it'd just be really dope. It's not really built for like just a small little bedroom because there's always expansion.
Yeah, the problem with Arizona is we don't have basements in Arizona, which is one of the big regrets I had coming out here from Chicago, where you can get basements are a dime a dozen on homes in
Yeah.
Illinois,
Why is
So
that?
they don't want to dig into the clay and the bedrock out here
Okay.
versus, out there.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, very, 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 very few homes have basements in Arizona. Maybe some ultra affluent, high net worth type homes where the rich people can afford to have that done when the house is being built. But for the most part, man, they're not doing that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'd say 99.99% of homes in Arizona do not have a basement.
Well, that sucks. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, that's like, when you have your home, it's like that's like the dream. It's like, hey, we could do
hmm
something cool, like a finished basement.
yeah.
Hey, didn't now wait, hold on a second. Now, gamer
No,
fridge.
now, no, I'm not doing that. No, I
Now hold on,
have
didn't
no,
didn't Chaotic BPR do that? Because he's like sleeping in
no.
his arcade. He's
That
got a
was you. That
no
was
that
you who did
yeah,
that.
but I don't sleep in here. He sleeps in his. Like he's got the nightstands and
I don't know.
everything.
I don't know. I understand you live in an apartment, but I think giving up your master bedroom should have been the wake up call, Danny. It should have been the
Nah, dude,
call,
this is no, it's beautiful.
the
Listen,
call for help.
it wasn't me, it was my wife. My wife was like, "No, we're doing this. Do you wanna do it in the living room or do you wanna do it in the master bedroom?" And I was like, "Well, I can't have it in the living room. That's, like, where we live." Like, I think that would've been the wake-up call. Like, this,
Blame
I
it
can shut
on
the door
Mrs.
and
Cornercade.
no, it was
Blame it
her
on Mrs.
idea. I swear to
Cornercade.
God, I never would have, no. She sleeps better
Okay.
in that room because it's colder. She actually likes that room way better.
Yeah.
So this is all yeah, she loves it. She's like, she can sleep better at night because of the temperature. It's great. Uh, okay, so
Wait,
guys, if
wait,
you
wait, wait, wait. So you guys took the other bedroom? You just flip flopped the bedrooms?
yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Where do you
I
think
got you.
we're sleeping in the garage?
I thought maybe you were sleeping out in the living room. I didn't know what you were
Oh
talking about.
no, dude, no. So Dubs, we literally just traded square footage because long story short, and I know people like beat a dead horse about this, like I'm forcing my wife to sleep in our car outside kind of thing. What happened was my wife was literally, you know how this community gets sometimes. They just run with a story. It's like telephone. And it's like by the time the story gets back to me, it's like, Danny, you were attacked by Velociraptors while playing X-Men? Like, what? Like, okay. So long and short, she said, hey, look, your desk, my streaming setup, we always had to move it out of the arcade when we wanted to play the games. So it was just sitting in the hallway. So when we had to get by the hallway, we'd have to like suck it up and like scoot past. I'm like, this isn't feasible. Like, obviously, we've already outgrown this apartment as an apartment. We have 3 kids, 5 people here. So it's a 3 bedroom, 2 bath. So I was like, okay,
It's time to
let's see.
get a house. It's
Well,
time.
of course, but Miss Corner Cade's got to work first, and then we can get the dual incomes going. Because with my salary, I'll get approved for a trailer park. So, long and short, she said, "Okay, well, let's see where we could put the arcades." And we're just kind of thinking.
But the trailercade has a good ring to it, Danny.
I'd have to get like 3 of them to like yeah. One would be the arcade, the other
You
one would
get
be
a
like the
double
living room,
wide.
and then
You
yeah,
get a
double
double
wide.
wide, and one half of it is your arcade. Come
Oh,
on.
that's too funny, dude.
That'd be
No,
great.
it's
Let's
a hard
fucking
pass.
go. Let's do it.
So long and short, yeah. So we were just kind of spitballing. She's like, "Well, what if we just moved it in here? Because like, there's all this wasted space that's just like a mirror is taking up this corner just for decoration, right?" And I'm like, "Well, we'll give us bigger aisles. Like we measured everything out." And she's like, "No, this would be the way to go. Like we could play the games more comfortably. You can have a streaming setup, all set, ready to go. There's a bathroom right off of it. Like how cool is that? We don't have to leave. The bathroom's right there." And she's like, the other bedroom is cooler, so I'll sleep better at night, which was facts because she was tossing and turning here. It'd be nice where she would not fall asleep. And she's like, no, like this is the way to go. So I'm like,
Why?
okay, well,
What was wrong with sleeping in that room?
so this room for and which sucks now because we got all these machines in here. They do give off a little warm, but the air conditioner like doesn't reach this room, even though there's 3 vents in here. It just kind of like whistles in here. In the other one, it's like blowing hard because it's right off of where the air conditioning, like the main thing is. So I'm just like, oh, okay. So like, yeah, it was always colder in there, which whatever. As
Have
case
you
may be.
tried like shutting a vent in there and that'll push the air?
Yes, yes, we've done that before. Yeah. So, but then the problem if we shut it off in there, then that's the room that we'd sleep in, so then it'd be warm in there, or wouldn't be warm, but it would be less cold. And then yes, it would kind of matriculate on over. But yeah, I don't know. Like long and short, it worked out perfectly. Like honestly, now obviously I wish that we were in a basement. That's the end all be all. But for what we have right now, this is great. And we're downsizing just a little bit as far as the arcades go because we're trying to sell some to get a little bit out of debt here, pay some credit cards off, and just have a little cushion for the push in the bank account. And then obviously we want to save up for a pinball. Like that's the main focus. I mean, Dubs, you even with the flipper leg, you love your AtGames, right? Would you highly recommend that?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Calm down! Don't throw those accusations at me,
No, I
Dan.
asked. I
Seriously,
asked. I said, do
jeez,
you,
wild assumptions being made here. My
I would
God.
I would assume you like to play the pinball machine. So
I love playing pinball, whether it's real pinball or virtual pinball. Yes. Honestly, when I play my AtGames Legends Pinball HD, which is back there, it's a stress-free environment, Danny. I don't get upset at a thing. You know what I mean? The Legends Pinball 4K angers me sometimes because that product has issues. So
yeah. Yeah, we haven't played a V pin at all ever. So that'd be no I played real pinball.
well, before
But
you
I've
drop
never
over $1,000 on one, you should probably find one and play one. Make sure you like it.
that would be neat. I just don't know anybody close enough that has it.
Anybody in Wisconsin willing to let a strange man and his wife and kids come over? Shout it out in the live chat.
Yeah, right. That'd be something.
So it's a big purchase to make without ever having to played one before. You might hate it. And then you'll be like, "Man, why did I spend all this money?"
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I mean, my
When you
wife would
buy
go
a
on
when
get
you
it.
buy a
So
car, you test drive it, right?
actually, you're right. But actually, the last one I bought, I didn't test drive at all. Yeah, no, you're supposed to do that because but it's a Honda Civic. I've been in Civics before, but
That
there's no
doesn't
problem with
matter.
it.
You still gotta get
Yeah,
behind the wheel of the
it could be
car you're
different.
buying.
Yeah, no, 100%. I just bought it and like they set it all up, and I went to go trade it in.
Damn,
I
I
know
just
the guys,
bought it and
so
the transmission fell out. What happened?
it was a picture of the engine in the
I
engine
should have
bay.
I should have test drove it.
uh,
You clown.
dude, let's go. Only me, right?
Yeah. All right. Tell me about this Miss Pac-Man pub table and why I should buy it next week when they arrive in Arizona.
Oh God! I mean, wait, hold on. Have you been to a Costco yet? Have you seen the XL
No, so
monstrosity?
what's funny is Biggie D reached out to me. Some of you in the live chat may have heard of Biggie D or Dan. I don't call him Biggie D because I think it's kind of a silly name. And I think he's referencing something that he shouldn't be referencing.
Huh?
So I just call him Dan. You know, he's got the
Yeah.
same name as you. I just call him Dan. But he messaged me, he goes, "Hey man, are we gonna go and check out are we gonna go and check out you want to go with me check out Costco? Go look at them." And I said, "Yeah, sure, why not? We can hang out because you know, whenever him and I get together, we usually like go to the arcades and stuff. So and we haven't been able to do that for a while because we kind of got bad at each other, but then we hugged it out. Remember, we were talking about that last week. We hugged it out. Biggie D and I are friends again. And and he's like, "Well, let's go he wanted to go Sunday, but I was tearing up the carpet in my kids' room. So I told him, I said, "You know what would make sense, Dan?" He goes, "What?" I was like, "We should call first and make sure they have them before we drive over there, right?" So he called around and all of the Costco's out here in Arizona said they're not going to have the pub table or that Golden Tee Midway thing until this week, maybe even
Okay.
next week is when they'll show up.
Yeah.
So we might run over there, that kind of thing. But yeah.
Yeah. It's it is what it is. It'll be cool for you to get your hands on like a new arcade one up, but like something different. But it's nothing to get hyped over. The pub table, it looks cool. I would say it's an upgrade over the Pong table, but you are not going to have Warlords on there, so you have to sacrifice. Say, hey, is Warlords worth keeping the pub table? You can pick them up now for $2.99. They're pretty cheap, and the Class 81 is going to be $4.99, so it's like kind of half the price there. So long and short, it looks cool, and I think it's cool that they implemented cup holders and that they light up, and it's like a party table, you know. But it's I don't know. Like it's not something that, oh my god, I gotta have it now at $67. Sure, I'll take one. Like why not, right? But
Do you
even
s-
for two ninety
do
nine,
you still
it's
have your Pong pub table?
yes, we still have it. We're trying to sell it because of the
Hmm.
fact that like we would play pinball more than what we play the pub table. So we still have it though.
I would agree. I would agree. Hang on, I want to grab a photo here for you.
While you're
So
doing that, James says, "CornerCade, thanks for the tip on Time Crisis. I got 74 coming." Let's
yeah,
go, James.
once the news came out, I knew for a fact some people would try and buy like 10 at a time.
Well, I
Because
said that, and I
because
said that
if
too.
they buy them at 67 a piece plus tax, they sell them for, let's just say, even if they sold them on Facebook Marketplace for $250, whoever buys them will think they're getting a deal, right? Like, wow, a brand new Time Crisis for $250.
Which I mean, you still are getting a deal. It's just
The
you weren't
the
able to get the banger deal.
the flipper's going to make a lot of money off that, right? And hey, this is America. That's what free commerce is all about. But once it spread widely, sure enough, it got shut down right away. And there were people writing in some of the arcade one up Facebook groups. Yeah, I bought 10. I got 10 coming. I was like, seriously?
Yeah, you
But
bozo, don't do that. Like, just take one because what they're gonna do is they're gonna
yeah,
cancel. If they cancel anything, they're gonna cancel yours first. They're gonna be like, yeah, these resellers can
yeah,
go fuck off. Like, they're gonna honor the ones that the one offs. Like, you just get one, and that's it.
yeah.
That's it. Just do one.
So go ahead and share my screen. This is a good
Th-
friend of the
Yep.
channel,
Third floor.
Third Floor Arcade with Jason. Now, Jason just recently became a father as well, I think, over the weekend. So congratulations to
Okay.
him. Yeah, he just had a baby. But taking a look here, so when the pub table originally was announced, I thought that it was cool, and that's what I told all my viewers years ago. I said, "This is new. It's a different shape. It's an interesting form factor. I like the fact that Arcade One Up is thinking outside the box, and they're doing this. Blah blah blah." But I'm not going to buy it because I didn't want to spend $500 on Pong, right? And
Yeah.
also with the way they have it set up, although you can play 4 players on it with the spinners and stuff, you'll notice that the screen looks almost a little small, right? It almost looks a little small
Mm.
for the machine. I mean, I'm sure it's fine. You have it, right? 17-inch looked fine for the
Yeah, it's
machine.
fine. I mean, 19 would be cool, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's
So
fine.
some of the angles it looks small in like these camera shots and stuff. Maybe it's because we're down lower versus being up higher. So those are really my only two complaints. But then I saw the Miss Pac-Man one here. Now, if you take a look here, instead of it being a complete circle, they've cut this in so you could get to the control panel. And to fill in the space here, they've added 4 cup holders on the sides, which really makes that screen not look small. Does that make
Mm.
sense? Like the
Yeah, it takes
screen,
away the real estate. Yeah.
yeah, the screen looks like a perfect size for this thing, and it's a 17-inch, right? And in my opinion, I think that this is a pretty cool product by Arcade One Up. I really like what they came up with here. Um, the only thing that's really kind of stinky about it is their cocktail tables and their pub tables don't have internet. They don't have Wi-Fi for online leaderboards. None of them have them, right? All the different cocktail tables they've released, as well as pub tables and stuff. So
Yeah.
it doesn't look like this one has online leaderboards on it. It's not
Yeah.
advertised on the box. It wasn't advertised on the sign. And I haven't heard of anyone I haven't heard of anyone saying that they've picked it up and it does have it, right? So I'm pretty sure it doesn't have it. But I think it's cool looking. Like even if I did pick one up, the first thing I would do is I would get a new artwork here on the kick plate because I'm pretty sure it says Galga on this side and Miss Pac-Man on the other. But this middle
Yeah.
section right here, Danny, I would put kick plate artwork here. Like I'm sure Arcade Graphics or one of these other guys will be selling that.
You could
And
do that. To me, I still have black vinyl left over. You can, guys, it's so
or do
easy to
that.
vinyl something. So I
Yeah.
would black vinyl that, and then I'd put a molded coin door on each side and light that some bitch up. But honestly, like this is
Yeah.
cool when Arcade One Up is coming out with three-quarter skills that matter. Like we're talking about Robotron Smash TV, and then you got some of the sideshow stuff on the side with the XL goofball thing, and then this thing. That's fine, but when
Yeah.
these two are your banger titles,
Yeah.
that's not a good place to be in, you know?
Now, and I get it. I get the rehash, same games we've seen before, different form factor. I get all that, guys. I totally get it. But I like the pub table form factor. I think it was really cool when they did it with Pong. I just didn't want to buy it because it was Pong. Now, if they really made like, I don't know, who's that guy? James Knows Everything. James Knows Everything wrote. I think they got like 9,000 of these. Is that correct, Danny? Like, isn't
Yeah,
that what
something like that,
he's
and then 13,000, yeah, of the
13,000 midway?
XL. Yeah.
Yeah, but not if there's 9,000 of these, I'm sure there's gonna be some stores that they're gonna get their assortment of 20, 25, because every store is gonna get like 20, 25 of these. If they don't sell within a month or 2, they're gonna mark them, man. They're gonna mark them down. Costco slashes it quick. So, I'm thinking to myself like, "Hey, man, if this thing drops down to 300 bucks, I might pick this up. This might
Yeah.
be the first arcade one-up product I've bought in a year. It
Isn't
might
that crazy?
happen."
Dubs, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, because
Like, if you
if
think about it?
if I could get this for 300 bucks and then pay 20 to $40 for a new kick plate sticker, it'd be okay. But then again, I probably would start modding it because we always do, right? The buttons and the joystick and all that stuff. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't think this is a bad. I don't think this is a bad product. I think this was a nice decision by Costco to request Arcade One Up to make this, right? I don't think this is a horrible decision at all. I think this is pretty cool in my opinion. What about you?
Yeah, like I said, but that's just what I kind of like what I said. If this is like the mainstay of like you're getting these are your titles like for Christmas, it's the XL and it's the Pong table. Okay, it falls kind of flat. But if you've come out with a couple three-quarter skills that are very interesting, and I'm not talking about the NBA Slim Jim Cade, I'm talking about something that's like, hey, that's pretty. Let's say they re-released Frogger Deluxe. I'm just throwing things out, Ridge Racer Deluxe, anything, right? Even if it's a rehash central, but in the new deluxe form factors that we've kind of accustomed to love now, that's one thing. And then you come out with this other stuff, then okay, we got options. But like when you just have this stuff, I don't want to, because Arcade One Up watches everybody. I don't want to steer you wrong, Arcade One Up. This is not okay. Okay. So like Davin, Dora, the Cyrus, the whole crew there. These cannot be like the XL Frankenstein thing. That cannot be your ace in the hole. If you're building a big three, if we're building a basketball team and you have the pub table, the XL, and X-Men 97, you're not making the playoffs. Let's just put it like that, okay? If the Pong table was like not dressed and they're on the bench, but they're still part of the team, great. Like you're in a suit. We're not putting you in the game. I'll take you at 299 kind of thing. The XL, same thing. You could be on the bench, but you're not going to get any play time because it's the playoffs, right? Great analogies here, by the way. You're laughing. I know this is good. We
I'm so,
need a big three, dude. We need a big three. We need three-quarter scales that are going to blow this community out of the water. We need Tekken. We need, Smash TV and throw Cubert in there. This community would drop dead, P-dubs, if they literally release it. Arcade One Up would literally be the company to go to. And if they're just going to sit on their hands, and, like what I said here, I've said it time and time off of this show, if you're going to rely on the retailers, you will die as a company. And I think they're starting to feel that now. And with this, like said deal that they have going on with this company, maybe we see some more direct to consumer, or maybe we see, hey, would you take on an Alien versus Predator cab,
yeah,
Walmart, Best Buy? You don't have to hold the stock. You're just putting it on your website. Hey,
yeah.
that's a little bit more feasible and viable to do so.
Go ahead and put Neo Severa's thing on the his statement on the screen. His comment about retailers.
Boom.
All right, so let me grab something else for you here. So, for instance, his question can work both ways. And keep in mind, I'm not an economics expert. I don't know the answers to everything, but what I can tell you is, oh, I got to pull the folder this is in. So, if you guys remember, a long time ago, this got leaked, and this is, of course, courtesy of Reddit. Go ahead and share this photo, Danny, with everybody. So, these are the pub tables that got leaked last year. Do you remember these, Danny?
Yeah.
What do you notice about these pub tables compared to that Miss Galaga class of '81 that we're seeing from Costco?
Well,
What
it's
do
the
you know?
exact same form factor.
It's the exact same thing. So to answer Neo Severa's question, as far as we know, Arcade One Up will go to a retailer like Costco and say, "Hey, here's some examples." Like supposedly they took a Star Wars XL and they took probably one of these pub tables and presented it to him. And the retailer said, "Nah, we're not interested in Star Wars, but we'll take that cabinet, but put the golf game on it." You know what I mean? We want the golf game, right? And they probably looked at this and they looked at the options of regular Pac-Man or getting Miss Pac-Man and Galaga, and they probably chose the Miss Pac-Man variant, right? Like they sell those to the retailers who then sell them to us. You know what I mean? So I'm assuming that's how the process works, right? And keep in mind too, some products like the X-Men 97 cab that was requested to them directly from Disney, their Disney partners, and their Marvel partnerships. They asked them to make that X-Men 97 cab for the cartoon, stuff like that. So,
Yeah,
it can work both ways. They can present stuff and hopefully a retailer picks it up, or I'm sure they get requests as well. The Atari, that Atari that you had that you got rid of,
yeah, the
the
50th, yeah.
yeah, wasn't that Atari's idea for Arcade One Up? They're
Yeah,
like, "Here, we want put our shitty 40th anniversary artwork on it and all that stuff," or no, a
50th
50th
anniversary, the
50th an
50th
yeah,
anniversary.
like
Yeah.
it was their idea, right? It
Mhm.
wasn't like David McIntosh was taking a dump on the toilet and said, "I got a great idea for an Atari cab."
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly,
mean?
and then that's, just more clarification, like, because people are always like, "Yo," they're like, "Yo, Arcade One Up, what are you doing? Why are you co" It's not Arcade One Up. Arcade One Up looks at it as like, "Hey, we can sell 13,000 cabinets or we can
Yeah,
sell 0. What do you wanna do, Arcade One
yeah.
Up? Okay, we wanna sell
But
13,000."
supposedly with this new membership, with their new distribution that they've signed with Allianz, supposedly, this is what the other guys are telling me, the other YouTubers. They're telling me that this means Arcade One Up will probably be able to sell more stuff kind of direct and kind of get back to making machines that we want to see versus what a retailer wants. So we'll see if that's true in the long run. I mean, that partnership just got announced. If anything comes to fruition of it, might not be until next year, in my opinion, but we'll see.
Hey, fingers crossed, 'cause it's better than nothing, because I'm telling you, you keep relying on the retailers, you're just gonna get this goofy stuff. The retailers don't have any knowledge when it comes to retro arcades. They know about electronics, like, what's your latest OLED TV? Okay, give me that. Like, they don't care about three-quarter scale arcade cabinets. This
Yeah.
is a very, like, niche hobby that we're having fun with, and we're reliving the old times. They could care less about putting Street Fighter Alpha 3 in a Dynamo cab. They don't even know what that means. So, like, if you're gonna come to this with, like, "Hey, there was a golden tee that we sold. Okay, cool. Like, do this, that, and the other, and we'll buy 13,000 of them." It wasn't like Arcade One Up presented this. Remember, guys, Arcade One Up presented the Star Wars XL that is sitting in a hotel somewhere in the Seattle tri-state area. It's just sitting there. It's just sitting there. So that's where their prototype went. They just dumped it off somewhere. We should just go take it. Nobody
Did
would even
they
know.
did they just like abandon it in some
I think
random
so. I
hotel
think
room?
it's either that or they're, like, testing it out, like, just leaving it there and see if people are playing it or some shit. I'm shocked that pictures have not come surfaced yet. I mean, this was a while ago,
Yeah, like
but that's what I'm
Star
talking about.
Wars. We don't want Star Wars. Give us that golf game. We got a
Yeah,
lot of golfers that shop here.
they said it's got better graphics. Like, what are you talking about? You just sold Pac-Man last year. There's no
Yeah.
graphics to that. It's like, what? But that's what I'm talking about. When I heard that, it
Yeah.
was much like when I heard Arcade One Up saying, "We don't know what the vault even means. We just put it on the box." And I'm just like, "Holy hell, we are effed." Like, John D, please come and save us. New Wave Toys, please come and save us. Somebody do something. Like, they
They
didn't even know what
know
they're doing.
they know what it means. They mean it's games that they've previously released before and are re-releasing in some kind of form factor variant. They know what it means. They're just plain stupid if they said they don't know what it means.
Well, I don't know why you play stupid, because you already look stupid enough. You should start sounding smart, because you're already
Yeah.
playing dumb, and when you come across the way you do normally, it's just kind of par for the course
Mm,
then. Um,
yep.
but yeah, I mean, we're all fans of home arcade. We all want Arcade One Up to succeed. We all want Arcade One Up to do something. Maybe with this deal that they have with this warehouse, maybe like
Yeah.
a company like a Walmart, Costco, whoever,
Maybe.
right? Sam's Club, and maybe they just say, "Hey, look, we'll put it on our website. That's fine. We take a whatever percent, 10% hit cut or whatever. I don't know what all the logistics." but it would incentivize them more instead of having their warehouse stored with 10,000 cabinets or whatever. Like, hey, I mean that's a lot of cabinets, guys. If you think about it, that's a lot of warehouse space. So if they do that, maybe we can see something like an Alien versus Predator, or maybe we can see something like a Street Fighter 3, Third Strike and a Dynamo. Like maybe we can see some of these things that are different as opposed to just seeing kind of like these corporate cabs like Atari 50th, X-Men 97. Like those are corporate cabs. There's no nostalgia in that. There's no love, there's no heart in that. It's just a dump. It's just like a ROM dump on a blank cabinet here, and we'll sell it. And again, Arcade One Up's gonna sell it because it's selling something is better than selling nothing. And if like Disney's gonna flip the bill for it or whatever the case may be, Atari's gonna flip of course they're gonna do that. Like you'd be stupid not to. They're putting the order in or whatever the case may be, right? Like that's a no brainer. Like the same thing with Costco. Arcade One Up probably never wanted to make something like this, but when Costco says, "Hey, we're gonna order 9,000 pub tables and 13,000," like that's sales, man. They're there to sell stuff. They don't want to end up like IRK just selling T-shirts on their website and then 2 months later they're out of business. Dubs, I looked at that website the first time, so I didn't even know what an IRcade was, and then I'm like, let me go check this out for myself. I went over there because I was interested in
Yeah.
getting that one cabinet, and I'm like, you can't buy anything on this website. All you can buy is hats and T-shirts. I'm like, this company's toast. And then sure as shit,
Yeah.
2 months later, it was like 1 or 2 months later, out of business. And I'm like, dude, I called. Like, you gotta sell stuff to stay in business. You can't just keep paying people without selling. It's a business. Like, come on, man. Like, so that they're just trying to stay afloat and they'll sell anything to anybody. If me and P Dubs right now made a company and we wanted to do the Dubs Danny Cade, they would, and we wanted to place an order for 13,000 of them or 10,000, they would make them in a heartbeat. So that's all it is, guys. And kind of like what Mike B alluded to with B Kong a long time ago, you got to get the retailers to kind of buy in on this and force them to make the cabs. I mean, that's who they're handcuffed to because they don't have a way to doing direct to consumer. But again, maybe with some of these changes going forward, again, like you said, Dubs, this wouldn't
That's
happen for a good
hey,
year.
don't quote me on it. That's what the other guys are telling me.
No,
And
that's what I believe too. Like, so
the
hey,
other
throw
the
my
other
name on there.
guy
That's yeah.
the other guys actually talk to them directly. I don't. David McIntosh sent me a message out of the blue. I had the last time David McIntosh and I talked, according to my Facebook Messenger, was back in 2022. So it'd been well over 2 years, and all of a sudden I get a Facebook message from him saying, "Hey man, what's up?" Holy shit, you're alive? I was like, "Do you still
Yeah.
work at Arcade One Up?" He's like, "Yeah, yeah. I just wanted to, he's like, I'm sending messages to everyone. I'm just saying hi and letting you guys know that we still watch what you guys do and we appreciate the content, whether it's good or bad." Or, he like did the whole sales speech or whatever. But I hadn't heard from him in over 2 years. And so I was like, okay, thanks, man. I was like, have a good day. And haven't heard from him since. You know what I mean? So, I don't have that relationship that other people do. You know what I mean? So,
Hmm.
you know, if someone says hi to me, I'll say hi back, but I don't try to be like, hey, can I be your best friend and shill your shit?
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Hey, you did it. You did it. You did it for what the
Nice
casino cade.
topics. Nice titles, stupid fat hobbit. Pee in the corner. That's pretty funny. According to James hates everything. He wants me to go, let's go. There you go. You got a nice quiet let's go.
Why? Mark's mental's been wanting you to shout it
Yeah.
for an hour now.
I know, Mark. Calm down, Mark. We did
Don't.
it twice at the beginning. We'll do it once
Yeah,
at the end.
and you don't want to get him in trouble because your wife's gonna come in there and start yelling
Yeah.
at you.
Well, Melissa is not home yet.
Oh,
So
I'm shocked that you haven't said it already. The dogs will start going crazy.
well, you'll hear the dogs go crazy because she got off work and she's like, I gotta
Yeah,
run errands and I gotta pick this up and that up and that up. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna get on the internet then. And I
let's
messaged
go.
Danny and all I did was text Danny and said, let's fucking go.
There you go, dude. No, he sent the let's go like bat signal in the air and just said let's go live. And I put on the hat like I was a superhero, like dun 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 dun. There was like action music and we fired up
The
the lights.
the backwards hat is the
Yeah.
cowl,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly. And I put it on. My wife was
Yeah.
looking at me and was like, I feel like a superhero
Yeah.
putting this thing on.
Yeah.
So
It's
uh,
it's just a shame that kind of like, Val Kilmer, you have nipples on your bat suit and I don't. So yeah, there you go.
Grams Arcade's got a good question if you wanna hit this one up.
Where is it?
on the
If
screen.
ThinkUp isn't doing work anymore, who do they use to do a new licensed software for them? Is that why they haven't done anything new? So, to my knowledge, I think it depends on the game. So, for instance, Raw Thrills and Bandai have done their own software development for games that Arcade One Up has released. So, Arcade One Up is going to outsource it to somebody to do their software development, whether it's the IP holder directly or a third party. It's going to happen. Like they got to hire somebody to do the work. I mean, they've outsourced that stuff for years, so I don't see them stopping doing that. Now, if you're talking about like who's going to design their machines, like the shape of the cabinets, they need to hire somebody who knows what they're doing because the slim machines were. I don't know whose idea that was.
I don't know.
They need to get a new designer.
I don't know
What's
either,
what's
man.
on Zoltar? It's just the reflection from my lights, buddy. See, it's like when I go like here, there's no it's just the reflection from the studio lights right there.
Oh yeah, yeah, the little
S-
lines.
Yeah, James is like, "What's on there? What's on there? Show us your secret tattoo." I got an iron cross on my bicep, or on my not bicep, upper forearm. But that's it. I only have one tattoo. I need to get more.
Mm.
So Danny would get Tekken tattooed right above his butt crack, right?
No, no, no. I'd have like Randy Orton sleeves, but the problem is they wear and then they don't look good. Like the Rock's tattoo was phenomenal. It was like
Uh,
ink black. Now it
well,
looks like it's green and worn out. That's just I'm like, oh, it looks horrible now. But you can't change that. You can't stop that. So before I go inking up my whole body, I was like, yeah, these things gotta the technology's gotta advance where it doesn't wear over time. And I know it takes like 7 to 10 years and there's free touch ups, but still, I don't want it to go through
yeah.
pain twice like that.
I have a feeling your first tattoo would be Arcade One Up's logo.
No, it would
It's
not. It's so stupid,
I
bro.
agree with Thumper Squid, tramp stamp. It's gonna happen.
No, never,
It's
never.
like a bullseye.
Guys, hey, speaking of trans stamps, let's put your stamp on this stream. I got over 80. We had 80 people watching. I got 24 likes, guys. Just hit the minimization button and then just get the video like, man. It really helps support the channel.
Yeah.
Uh,
Whatchamacallit? Oh,
oh,
speaking
gamer
of
fridge. Wait, hold on. Here we go. Look at he wants you to get heated. It's on the fucking slide.
just watch the
Great,
replay on Super
dude.
Gamer
Oh,
News.
dude, it's priceless, dude.
I personally feel that entire starter program is just convoluted garbage.
You're
I'm not a fan of it, but
They're
whatever,
gonna come out
man.
with a
I
second
can't.
FAQ, like like
They did.
87 more.
They
It shouldn't
did.
be like that, dude.
No, Danny,
It's,
they did. They
yeah,
released a new FAQ, and wouldn't you know it, guys? They listened to our complaints on Super Game Room Dudes. They shortened it to a one-page FAQ, and it's very clear questions, very clear answers, and it makes the program make a lot more sense, right? Like, see what happens when you do a one pager at games? Did you see anyone complaining about the FAQ today? No, nobody complained. You know why? Because it was a good FAQ. But 29 slides with 38 FAQ questions for a simple program about, hey, we want to do machines that have less features to save you some money. It's
yeah,
just too
like
much. And
yeah.
keep in mind, that's the kind of crap that PK has been doing for years and years and years. And when he had the right people in his ear, stuff like that wouldn't come out. But now he doesn't have the right people in his ear. So he's running around with his cocktail napkin, just throwing shit at the wall, trying to sell pinball machines.
I think you should
So
just put it. To be quite honest with you, I think you should run a sale. You should put the damn thing at cost. So what that was like $1,000 or something, and you make money off the pinball tables. Like cell phone companies don't make money off the cell phones. They make money off me paying my bill every month. Like that's what you have a machine like that you're going to
yeah,
keep buying pinball packs for. So you make this machine with one game. That way you're kind of have to at this point buy more pinball tables, right? You don't include all the extra stuff. All that, make it bare bones for the intro person to just get this thing, or the person that's financially strapped to like have the opportunity to play VPN on a premium level, and just let's have fun. Like, and let's go, dude. Like, that's it. Like, and then you'll make money off of the pinball packs every time you're buying them, all that jazz. And if you wanted to upgrade your machine and all that jazz.
The problem is we don't know what their true costs are. You know, we don't know how low they can actually mark these things down. And you know, when they originally launched them and they put them on sale, the original launch was 10.99, 10.99. They were pretty clear that hey, we're selling these machines at a loss. It's a loss leader to get you to buy pinball packs later, you know. So the question is if they're selling them now at 12.49, are they selling them at cost now? Are they selling them, maybe are they only making $50 a machine, something like that? So supposedly the margins aren't that big for them on this thing between the shipping, the cost of labor to build them, the parts, manufacturing, software development, the licensing. Like they might like kind of like our, Michael B blew my mind the other day when he mentioned to me that Arcade One Up usually makes about $100 per machine. So they, if a retailer sells it for $500, the actual profit to Arcade One Up might be $100, right? Like after all costs are paid, shipping, all that stuff, licensing. And that could be true of AtGames. Like AtGames might only be making $100 or $200 per pinball machine, but you hope they make it up on the software sales, right? Microsoft, PlayStation, a lot of these companies, they sell the consoles cheap because they know they're going to make it up with games later. AtGames doesn't have that kind of footprint. They don't have 5 million people who are going to buy this thing, right? They got a couple thousand people out there. So, you know, and the machines are broken to begin with because every Zen Studios game does not work correctly. Every single game has issues. So, it's tough. If you have a Legends Pinball HD, should you upgrade and have to rebuy all the games now at
Yeah.
$35? Now at $35 a pack. Not only do you have to rebuy all your games because your games don't transfer if you upgrade. So some people are like, oh, wow, it's a couple $100 cheaper. Now I'm ready to upgrade. Well, that $250 you saved isn't even going to cover a third of the cost of you having to rebuy all the pinball packs if you want to re-own the entire library again. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
So
insane. Like,
so it still really doesn't make sense to upgrade. If you're brand new and don't own an AtGames pinball machine, sure, go ahead. Do what you want. But I think the HD owners are still going to be happy with what they have. So, no, I'm
yeah.
not an undercover multimillionaire.
Well, the truth is out with that one. So I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It's hard because you're telling me, hey, if I parted with the CasinoCade, the pub table, and like, let's just throw it out there, the MVSX for the 4K pinball, I think that's a pretty good trade.
Yeah, why not, man?
That's what I'm saying. So that's what you have to think about. Like that right there is a pretty good trade. And then I could sell a couple other cabinets just to get out of some credit card debt, and we'll be smooth sailing. I think that'll be pretty good. I don't know, and then we'll see if this time crisis comes for $70.
Hey, if you get that time crisis for 70, flip it for 250 like everyone else is going to do. Everyone who buys it's going to be like, "Oh my god, time crisis for 250. I got a deal on Facebook."
Yeah,
Not knowing that
that's what
you only
happened with the
spent
Killer Instinct. Yeah.
not knowing you spent $70 on it, right?
Oh, that's
So
too
shit.
funny.
Hell, you might even be able to flip it for 3 or $400. But I think if it was me, I would have bought a shit ton of them and just sell them for like 250 to guarantee that people would buy them quickly, and I would still make a fast profit. I wouldn't try to be greedy and push for like $400. You know what I mean?
This is a fantastic trade, Dubs.
Oh, he's got to be trolling you.
I would take that in a heartbeat.
What, Chris? You're lying.
Uh,
He's got to be trolling you. That is not a good deal for him, or for you. For him, it'd be a good deal for you.
Well, maybe he's got like a couple, like
Yeah,
he's like,
yeah.
oh, that's funny.
Wonder who bought them all. Word on the street, Damien, is you're running out there with a flatbed truck to pick them up as we speak, buddy. I'm sure it was Damien. Damien's gonna flip
uh,
those like crazy. I think Damien's the kind of guy who would do that kind of hustle. Like he knows how that hustle works, right? So the answer is no, Mark. I do not see that happening. No.
yeah, no, it'd be
I think
cool. We always love
no,
sales, but yeah, I just
no.
don't.
Arcade One Up is from what I've heard, and keep in mind this is just hearsay from what I've heard
He's
again
gonna he's gonna say dead. RK one of his
from
dead.
no, from other no, this is what I've heard from other YouTube buddies who actually talk to the company. So again, it's hearsay, it's telephone. The story could change as we go. But from what I've heard in years past, Arcade One Up was reimbursing retailers if they sold the machines at a loss. So keep in mind if they bought it from Arcade One Up for $300 with an MSRP on it of 500, but they had to sell it for $100, kind of like Space Invaders, right? Just to get rid of it, right? Get it out of their store. They could get that $200 back from Arcade One Up, right? They could get that credit, Danny.
Yeah,
But over the last year and a half, since the company has changed and their agreements have changed and everything has changed, distribution has changed, they're not doing that anymore. So you'll notice that the retailers in the last year and a half, almost 2 years now, are very, very slow to do the big deals we saw. Because before years ago, everyone was like, just wait till it's $75.
but
That shit ain't happening anymore. It ain't happening anymore. You'll
it
notice that
happened with Time Crisis.
no. Well, that I honestly think that was an error. And
Yeah,
I honestly think they're going to cancel everyone's order. We talked about that at the beginning.
yeah,
But so for instance, you'll notice that what happened, guys, Father's Day, back to school, July 4th, Labor Day, any sales you saw were what, $50 off a machine, $100 off the machine at the
yeah.
most.
Tops. Yeah,
You're not seeing 300, 400 off like we did years ago. They're not trying to clearance these things out because they're gonna sell them at a loss at that point. They have to be desperate to get rid of them for that to happen. You know what I mean? Like, okay, we'll take it on the chin here, and we'll sell it at a loss. Again, this is what I'm hearing from other people, so don't quote me on this. This is what I'm hearing. So, but yeah, so and that kind of makes sense.
yeah. It is what it is. Yeah. So I
So
mean,
I think, oh, to answer his question, Danny, I'm sorry. So in my opinion, Black Friday, you'll see the same stuff you've seen July 4th, Labor Day, Father's Day, all these sales you've seen this year. You'll see 50, $100 off machines. That's it.
yeah, yeah. The best deals will probably be for Black Friday. That usually is what happens.
Again, the only machines that seem to be marked down dramatically are the cocktail tables because no one's buying them, and they've
And
been
the
sitting.
head to heads. Yeah.
Yeah, they've been sitting around for years,
Mm.
years, not being sold. So you'll notice that they'll knock a three-quarter scale arcade $50 off, maybe $100 off, but all the head-to-heads are like $300 off because they're at this point they're like, someone please buy this shit. You know what
Yeah,
I
like
mean?
please take it. Like when I got my
Yeah,
Simpsons from Best Buy, I got it next day. They're like, please get this out now. It was
get it out.
next day delivered. I swear on my soul.
We're
Like I was like,
tired
oh,
of
that
seeing
was
it.
fast. It was next day, guys. They like
Yeah.
overnighted that on a FedEx plane to just get it out of the warehouse. Please take this. So funny.
Yeah. So
Um,
closeouts are few and far between these days, guys. It's not like 5 years ago when we all started in this hobby and we didn't buy new because 6 months later it was going to be 300-400 bucks off. So there you go.
yeah. Yeah, it was nice when we got that Dynamo for $299. That was a deal. I want to talk about deals. I should have picked up a couple of those at the time, but I
Yeah.
thought for sure that we would see more deals, and now it's just not like that anymore or currently right now.
Yeah.
So I think the lowest we saw Yoga Flame 2 last year was 250.
Hmm.
It's like the lowest we've ever seen it since then is 299. So it's never really come to that price point. But even like now, Dubs, like I was thinking, okay, we're in August, so what, September? Is that going to be like the final like push for Q4 as we see like the rest of the cabs come in that we're gonna sell? Like it's like, man, we get a month here until we we start getting a snowball effect of like, okay, now we're seeing some new cabinets for arriving for Christmas time, essentially. I mean, I was in Hobby Lobby today. They got all their Christmas stuff up, the trees, decorations, everything. Like, so it's coming. So one would hope maybe for September, a couple weeks from now, we see some new product. Maybe it drops prices on other things, or we can start to see some sales coming up, or hearing about some things. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's kind of
Jay's got a
well,
good question, and we did talk about this at the beginning of the stream. So this Target stuff that happened today with Time Crisis. If you guys remember last year, I don't remember which arcade it was, but last year we went through this with Target. Target accidentally listed an arcade machine at a very cheap price. Everybody placed orders for it. The orders, of course, processed until Target caught on, and then they disabled the system on or disabled the item on the website. And then a couple days later, they canceled everybody's orders and refunded their money. They didn't
yeah.
honor the sales.
Do
So
you
in
do
my
you think if
opinion, I don't understand why they would sell this thing for 60s. I think it's another error. Like
yeah.
maybe someone meant to type in 376, you know what I mean? Or something weird like that, right? And they forgot a digit. In my
Do you think
opinion, I
it
don't think it's real. I think they're gonna cancel everyone's orders, but I hope I'm wrong because if you guys get those machines for that cheap, kudos to you guys, man. That's awesome.
do you think if I wouldn't
Yeah.
have made a video and I was like the only one that placed this, they would have just fulfilled it?
Uh,
Because nobody saw
yeah,
this coming, dude.
yeah,
Nobody
it
saw this coming. Let's just be honest,
so
guys. Nobody saw this. Like,
so in my opinion, I think we all have enough evidence and ground to stand on, and I think the live chat would agree with me that if Target cancels these orders and doesn't honor them due to the number of orders they received, we should be in a good position to cancel the Cornercade. So
dude, I should have just not. I shouldn't have done a video and just been quiet about it. See what
stuff like
happens.
this, you got to keep underground, bruh. You got to keep it
Yeah,
underground. There's all kinds of Illuminatis out there. You just got to, spread it,
it's so funny.
But yeah, I
uh,
agree with Goofyfoot. Danny potentially ruined this for all of
no,
us,
I told you guys about it. Nobody knew this was a thing. Stop it.
Yeah. Come on, you made a thumbnail with the oh shit face on it. I mean that
I mean,
you
that is
ruined.
an
You
oh
killed
shit
it.
sale. Like,
You killed it. Between you and James knows everything. Everything got messed up.
oh, James, you're the best. James. Yeah, should I just email everybody individually, Thumper, and just be like, "Hey, there's a good sale coming."
I yeah, you need to do that. Like
Yeah.
yeah, it's all your fault, man.
Well, I'm the one that first placed the order, so I would assume like
Yeah.
I'm wrecking it for myself here too. So it's not like
Yeah.
I didn't order it at all.
Yeah.
Well, that was JR. That one. So he says, I think that Killer Instinct that Biggie got one. Well, uh, that was
I
the
got one of
arcade one up.
those. I got
Yeah,
one of those.
and a
Yeah.
lot mine got canceled, for example. So not
Yeah.
everybody got it. Only some people.
That was through Arcade One Up directly, and Arcade One Up canceled the majority of orders. Or did they not, or did they honor them? They just turned it off, right?
Yeah, so they honored them until
Right.
it sold out or whatever. But like I placed mine order before
Yeah.
somebody else, and they got this. So it's whatever. It's like a big
Yeah.
hodgepodge, right? And then what they did is they started handing out the virtual high fives. And then when people didn't want a virtual high five, they said, "Well, hey, let's give you a $2.99 cab instead." And then they have you a list
I
that you could pick
yeah.
from. And I was just like, I got all those.
Yeah.
It's hard for me because I'm
I
like, I got
remember
all
now.
those already. What does that do for me? You know?
I
So I
remember
just,
now.
yeah.
Yeah. So like that's how I got my Killer Instinct. I got it for 149. I had no interest in buying the machine, but like we said when the show started here tonight, Time Crisis, there's a lot of people out there who thinks it's a piece of shit arcade machine. There's a lot of people out there who love it. The reviews are mixed. But for 67 bucks, I would have bought one if I could, guys. I'll tell you that much. I mean, if I get a little
Yeah.
machine for six, like how can
Dude,
you
you could use it
argue?
for spare parts, and I could take the
You
BOE
know what?
monitor and put in Centipede or something.
If, so-
Like, are you kidding me?
if
It's
someone
like,
tells me, dude, you got Time Crisis, that arcade one up sucks. I'll be like, dude, I paid 70 bucks for it. They'd be like, sweet,
sweet. It's a good cab. Sweet.
sweet,
That's worth
good
it.
gap, a good machine. So for
Oh,
me, Killer Instinct was worth 150 because I had no interest in buying it until that deal got posted, right? So,
yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
100% on that one. Well, Dubs, what else? What else is out there in the home arcade universe?
Um, I don't know. I don't know. I think if you want to get into virtual pinball, play some virtual pinball games. You have a PC now, right? I mean, you're talking to me on a PC.
Yeah, but
Go on Steam, pick up a couple games on Steam of like Zen Studios Pinball. Make sure you like virtual pinball. Guys, Danny's never played this shit. Make sure you
yeah,
like it before you
I,
spend $1,000 on a machine. Make sure you like it.
and it's not like I can bring it back to Best Buy and return it, right? I got to go right to PK's front door and be like, "Hey, I need a return on this guy. It's not good enough."
You know, or
Too much flipper leg.
if anyone out there's in the Wisconsin area, slip into Danny's DMs, meet him in a dark place, and let him play with your pinball.
Let him play with your pinball. That's so
Give him a
funny.
chance, man.
Let him play with your pinball.
Yeah. Hey Ken, I didn't get one. When I heard about it, I was like, fuck it, it's $67. I'll give it a try. I hopped onto the Target app on my phone, tried to order it, and it said, item can't be put in your cart at this time. So there you go.
Yeah, they brought it back. They like shut it down initially, then they brought it back. Then you couldn't add it to the cart, but it was still there.
Oh my god! Why are my spider senses tingling?
Because dude, something big is about to happen. Is it the let's go sign?
I feel like something is about to happen, and that if any viewers tune away in the next 2 minutes, they're going to be very disappointed that they did.
Dude, let's go, baby.
Let's fucking go.
That's right, baby. Get up.
It's happening.
Get out the way.
Danny, it's happening.
Yes. Home arcade community, I need you guys to stand up. Stand up and let's get loud.
Get up. Get up. Gamer fridge. Get up.
Get off your chairs and let's go, dude. Get out of bed. Do some jumping jacks. It's go time. Turn on the home arcade.
It's happening. We never thought this would happen, and it's fucking happening in about 1 minute and 30 seconds.
You think so?
It's happening.
We'll see. I got confirmation from somebody else, so we're gonna hold on.
All right.
He says I move mountains. Oh god, I'm dying right now. Look at Stardust is up, dude.
I mean, can you feel it? Can you feel the electricity? You guys know in the audience something big is about to happen. The goosebumps, the arm hairs, the hairs on the back of the neck. You know what I mean? It's happening. Holy crap.
God. Here it is. It's incoming in 3, 2, 1. Boom! Let's go!
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go!
Hey, and Mike B, I'm controlling the restream. I'm in the driver's seat, so there's not going to be any errors with the screen looking all funky, like where it's minimized or anything like that. So you're good, man.
I don't know what's going on. Carl did something with the stream last time or something set up for our Evercade stream, and now like everything goes small instead of big. It's weird.
You gotta hit that big window. Hey, Mike B, look at the new sign I got, dude.
Let's go.
Yeah, buddy, we're back. I had it. I mean, it's a shoe-in, right?
Yeah.
Like it was $15 at Hobby Lobby. I walked past and I'm like, hold on a second. What did that just say? And I'm like, I gotta get that. Like,
yeah.
So I just put it up while
Michael B turned off his machines. He was trying to take the night off, but the addiction to the internet has won once again. Here he is. What's up, Michael B? How are you, man? Did you have a good stream?
I thought it was okay.
Okay.
Well, just okay ain't gonna cut it, man.
Yeah.
We got to bring the heat because we just told everybody to get up or get out the way, and now we got 91 people in here.
Mike, we had
viewers.
Mike, we had viewers in the live chat tonight telling us that it was like an episode of Red Shoe Diaries over there. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. P-Dubs does have a tramp stamp, by the way. I've seen it.
No, I don't.
It's an Irish one.
The best part of about Michael B's stream was the thumbnail where you put your head on the guy with the cigarette.
Ben Affleck, yeah.
I'm so tired. I'm just so tired. Michael B makes the best thumbnails. I have to hire people to make thumbnails as good as Mike. Mike can do it all on his own.
I like the process. I enjoy it. Like,
yeah. So There you go.
Danny, you
So
do good thumbnails too. What do you use? Like,
Thank you.
it's
I don't.
AI, right?
No. This is all me, man. I don't wanna. I don't know if I want to give out my secret because if I do, then everybody's gonna make good thumbnails, and then it won't stand out, right? Like it's if I'm teaching somebody. So what should I do, guys? Should I
It's
tell people?
impossible for you not to stand out, man. Like honestly, jeez.
No, I use an app called Canva, and
Yeah,
it's magnificent. Like it, but you still have to have the creative mind because things can be made for you, but if you don't know how to do and put the pieces together, it's still
yeah.
gonna look like. But yeah, so Canva is a world of wonders.
When did you get the MVSX, Danny?
Maybe like a year and a half ago.
Yeah,
It's been a
that's
while.
one I regret
Yeah.
letting go of. My buddy Mike Dalton has one. I might see if he wants to make me some
By
kind
the
of
way-
deal where I can get it off him.
By the way, Mike, I got to tell you something, and I don't know how this is going to make you feel, but I believe honesty is the best policy. Prior to your arrival on tonight's broadcast, we really hyped up you coming on. We were telling everyone big things are happening, spider senses are tingling.
Why don't you do that?
Like, can't you guys feel it? Something big is about to happen. Like, we were hyping up that you were about to be here. And right when you showed up, immediately James Hates Everything wrote in the live chat that this was like a wet fart.
James is just mad because I keep calling him John D's puppet, and I say John D's hands up his ass.
Oh yeah, so funny, dude.
Well, James actually told me tonight he got booted from the AMA John D chat.
Why?
How did he get booted?
I don't know.
He's like John D. Jr. It's him and John D. are talking.
But
That's
he got
it.
booted
We're all
from
just
the chat
listening.
apparently.
James, what'd you do, bro? Are you
James,
still
we gotta-
out there, James?
Yeah, we got to know the lowdown of this, buddy. Hey, this could be called the Game Room Guys. It's
Or
the new
not.
show. Look at the
No.
Game Room Guys.
No.
Game Room Guys now streaming 17 nights a week. Tune in.
24/7.
Yeah.
There was one night, I swear to God, you streamed 3 times in a row. I don't know what you were doing. 3 different streams
He
right
did.
in a row.
He did. And do you remember Console Kids used to do that?
Console Kids used to do his stream and then follow up with like a music stream or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't get booted. He just says he can't get in any Facebook group chat. Would you get logged out or something?
I can't get in any Facebook group chat.
Same. That's what happened with me. I couldn't get into that chat originally, and I thought I was blocked. So I'm actually in there under my wife. I'm like Danny. I'm using my wife's Facebook.
Now, James, if you're not allowed to slip into anyone's DMs on the internet, that makes me wonder about you, my brother. Is this some sort of government intervention?
They're telling me get out. It's enough already. No, he says it's messed up. Oh well.
Guy.
What are you gonna do?
Poor guy.
Okay, so Mike B, you clarified. I thought it was so funny when Dubs yelled at you and said it's on the fucking slide. Like when it says each, the each. Like, that's great, dude.
I was annoyed.
I was dying. I'm like, dude, there's only 3 there. Please, somebody send me the link. I'm about to run in like Stone Cold Steve Austin. And
I was like, Mike, it's not bias. It's on the fucking slide.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I actually called people. I think it was like Saturday morning or maybe Sunday morning, and I told them I was like,
we had a heart to heart.
I was like we're both right. I was told it was $100, but it's $100 as an introductory price. It is going to be separate. It is going to be each. So P-Dubs was right.
P-Dubs was
right.
Yeah, P-Dubs was right. P-Dubs was right. P-Dubs was right.
I wish these things were just at cost. So like we just talked about this earlier. The at cost, you make your money off the pinball packs. Like cell phone companies don't make money selling you the cell phone. They make you making money making the monthly payment every month. So it's like just make it at cost so people can afford this, have fun, and then they could choose to upgrade if they want to. And you're still making money. If I want to choose down the road, if I want to buy a top or enable OTG or have
we
more
don't know how much it costs to make these. Like none of us know. Someone I mentioned on my show tonight. Someone said. It costs AtGames $999 to make them, so the rest is profit. We don't know that. Me and P-Dubs talked about this the other day. Some costs aren't built in. I mean, like the company doesn't run for free. Like there's overhead costs and other things like that. So no one knows what the costs are. I was told by PK one time that they're already subsidizing this machine, like especially back when they were selling them for $10.99. They said we're selling them at cost.
They were back then selling, but at $1,500 plus another $400 or $500 $200 for the SSF kit. Come on, man. They're making some money on the machine.
Yeah, they have to be because
Well,
it's not,
I mean,
it's not
companies.
costing that much.
AtGames isn't a not for profit.
But it might be. I
They
know,
should
but
be.
it,
I'm
but
just
it
kidding.
might be. But it might only be like a couple $100 per machine. Right?
Yeah, like
it,
I don't think there's this huge markup.
Yeah.
Like we found out through John D that Arcade went up. Their profit margin on a cab is only $100, and
we talked about that earlier tonight. I mentioned you told me that on Saturday when you called me at 7:30 in the morning and
it
woke
was
me
lunchtime here, man. Lunchtime.
Mike is Danny, right now until the time changes again. Mike is 5 hours ahead of me. He calls me at 12:30. It's 7:30 on a Saturday.
4.5 hours ahead of you.
Mike
He's like, I got some
up.
breaking home arcade news.
and I'm sitting there, I'm like, what, Mike? What's going on? He's like, man, we gotta talk about the show. I'm so sorry that I was wrong and you were right.
That's not what I said.
And then he started, I heard in the background, Brian Adams, please forgive me. Well, I know not what I do. It was great.
Hey, we got a fourth now. Now it's the Super Game Room.
Oh
guys.
shit, I'm out.
Let's go, dude.
I can't stream with this guy. This guy's the head of the Illuminati. I gotta go.
Dude,
well, there's a couple
right now.
There's a couple of Illuminatis now. There's the John D Illuminati that James is part of. There's the Illuminati, which is us, I guess, and then there's the Dark Illuminati, which is a group of YouTubers determined to take down YouTubers.
Oh,
God, I'm not in part of any of that stuff. Somebody, let's join Illuminati. Let's go, dude. Let's do the Let's Go Illuminati.
You got to have social media, Danny.
Oh, and I'm out. Yeah, I only got YouTube. Sorry, guys. I'm out. I'm just
All
gonna
right,
go play the games.
James, we are at 1 hour and 18 minutes, and that is P-Dub's cutoff,
Yep,
man.
that is
So
your
you have
clock.
30 seconds to impress me, and go.
What do you got?
I got nothing. This is way
we
past
tried.
my bedtime.
Mine
so
too.
Funny, guys. We all just hopped on because we're like, fuck it, why not? Like nothing was going on. Let's do this. Let's have some fun on a Monday night. So
Yeah.
It's so late.
Oh, look at the live chat.
Shh, we gotta be quiet.
First off, she can't hear us at all, Danny. So
Yeah,
this is all.
Well, I gotta be quiet. Yeah, shh. Mrs. CornerCade is gonna come in here and start whooping ass.
I would love to see. I want her to come in and hit you with her slipper. I want to see that. I want to see that live on air. Smack. Shut up.
So, guys, do you want a deep dark secret? Do you want me to blow the roof off the stream?
Go ahead.
P-Dubs is moving his arcades out of the loft. He is changing his channel name. P-Dubs' new channel name is P-Dubs Arcade Son's Room because he's moving all his arcades to his son's room.
P-Dubs Spare Arcade. There you go.
Spare room arcade.
Spare bedroom. Spare arcade. There you go.
That's too
James,
funny.
James, it's okay to talk. I know I'm intimidating. Go ahead, buddy.
No, sorry.
The sexual tension is just
I'm digging Mike's shirt so much. I just can't take it. And then the whispering earlier. Oh man.
Oh my god, dude. He's just swaying back and forth like
Yeah, my nerve is killing me right now. So
sorry, buddy. Yeah, he's got to stand. It's
what nerve?
My sciatic nerve. I've been dealing with it for like 6 months. It's
Nooner
killing
is
me.
really concerned here about nipple suits. Like he keeps mentioning what's going on here.
he just said empty nestcade.
What's that got to do with nipples?
I think the chat here in Restream is a little bit lower. I just keep getting a message from Nooner talking about nippled suits.
I think that's only your private chat, buddy. That's not any of the things that's going on.
What are you writing me, Danny?
Mike, you are on the dark web, buddy. You were
the
on the
dark Illuminati, dark web.
You're on the dark web.
Oh god, I'm dying, dude.
I agree with Mark's Mental Arcade in the live chat. I firmly believe James is not wearing any pants at this moment.
Define pants.
Jeans, trousers, slacks. I guarantee you are.
I have shorts on. Yes.
Are they jorts?
No.
I'm guaranteeing you. I'm guaranteeing you. James is there. He's got little shorts on, and he's got a piss jug. You know what a piss jug is?
Yes.
I think we all know what that is.
Yeah. Because just in case another leaked photo lands on his desk, he's got to be ready to go.
I used to do a show with my friend Chris. We met him in Cleveland, and he used to stream, and he had a piss jug at his desk, and I thought it was disgusting.
Yeah.
For what? What are you
must
gonna
do
miss a
some
second
long
of action?
screens.
Like
He would pee while he was streaming. I don't know.
you take a time out. You put the chat in a little countdown, and you go to the bathroom. Like, it's
I
not
like
difficult.
what Rascal and Shotgun Sean do. They put an ad on when they got to take the bathroom break.
Yeah, there you go. A big,
Yep.
Yeah.
2-minute ad or whatever, and boom, you're done. Like that. There's breaks built in for that. So
Well, that's because they stream for like 4 hours.
9
I
hours
can't,
every
I
Tuesday
can't
night.
do that.
yeah,
I can't do that. I
that's
can't
long.
do that.
Okay, so is anyone here getting the new pub table?
I live in Canada,
You don't get
so
anything?
it doesn't come there.
Dude, Mike,
And it only costs $7,400 shipping.
they're gonna find a way to get this to Mike B. They're gonna send him one. Trust me.
No, I don't.
Well, that's
think so.
bogus of them because you've done so much work for them.
No, and honestly, I think the pub table is cool and stuff like that, but like that's not for me. I'm not interested in that one. I'd rather get back the Pong pub table. Like if we had that $2.99 Wayfair deal here, I'd have a Pong pub table again. That thing was awesome. Miss
Well,
Pac-Man's cool, but yeah.
So there's a lot of machines here that we're selling because we're trying to get a pinball. You mentioned my MVSX and the pub table. I mean, you can do a buy one get one if you want. Like we're trying to get a pinball in this place sooner than later. Well, we got till the 8th, so a couple days, and then it goes live to buy these things or what?
Oh, you're gonna get the premium starter?
I don't know, man. That's the big question. Like, and I know it sucks because there's people that are saying, "Hey, look, getting it for the getting the whole kit and caboodle is the better deal."
It is.
And then later adding the SSF kit. But I'm looking at it, it's like, dude, like if I can order it directly from China, that's another. We're looking at what it's like. It's $1,000. It's $1,100, right? If you just bare bones order from China,
well,
get the
it's
SSF kit later.
It's $1,250, and then you can save another $150. So it's $1,100, but then you got to pay $100 shipping, so it's $1,200.
And then it's 2 to 3 months shipping time, right? I think
No,
it said
it was
8
like-
weeks, and then give or take 3 to 4 on top of that.
Maybe hold on. I got the
It's
presentation.
in the
here.
fine print on there.
It says each.
Oh.
Each.
I mean, China takes 2 months to ship anyway.
I
because
was
it goes by
very
boat,
angry.
right?
I was very angry.
Dude, you guys have nothing to be apologizing. Like that's entertaining, dude. Like I was dying. That was great.
So I did get a couple DMs after the show went off the air, and a couple of people were like, "Hey, were you and Mike really fighting, or was that a bit?" Because we've done bits like that before, where we like. There's a lot of times
You
we
can
do.
usually tell the bits though.
There's a lot of times we've done shit on Super Game Room Dudes in order to shock the viewers because it's all for entertainment, right? And I had people messaging me like, "Was that real or fight, or was that a bit?" I was like, "It's real, and I was right."
We got some breaking news, but not in a good way.
Oh, P-Dubs was right again. It's happening.
Hey, it's not to everybody, so hold on.
You all get canceled.
Hold on, Jay.
Yep, mine got canceled.
Oh,
So
no.
74 cabs for me.
I should have kept my mouth shut and just ordered the one, and that was it.
Please confirm your cancellations now in the live chat. P-Dubs was right twice.
Yeah, it says Spreetel let us know that they can't ship these items because there was an issue processing your address. Bullshit.
Oh, that's bullshit.
You live somewhere on Earth? Oh, we don't deliver there. Sorry.
Just come out and say it. There was a pricing issue, but I guess Target has policies that don't let them.
I'm telling you, what I think happened is they probably meant to type in, because sometimes they do
676.
Yeah, they probably meant to do that 676 or 367 or 567. Like Target sometimes does a weird price like that. It was a typo. They fucked up. Now they're all getting canceled.
Yeah, Spreetail had no trouble finding my address when I bought one 3 weeks ago during the.
And that's another thing too.
Right.
When we posted this, people were like, "Spreetail, that's a fake Chinese website." It's like, guys, if you don't know Spreetail and you're in the home arcade market, get out. Go join something
Spreetail
else.
is Shop Hippo is as seen on TV. Yeah,
it's legit.
I mean, I feel bad that people aren't going to be able to score the machine at that price.
Yeah, that sucks.
But I also feel good that I was right.
Hey, we tried, guys. We tried to make a push, and
So
And also take all of your complaints about your canceled order to the CornerCade.
So-
he started this.
so James, on that
Don't
delivery
even bring it up on my channel because I
on
will
that
cry
delivery
at all.
time, how long did you say it was?
I thought I saw that it's like, of course, anything from China usually is 2 months,
Yeah.
and then they said give or take an additional 3 weeks. I think.
They're saying here in the presentation 35 to 50 days.
yeah. But you said fine print, right?
That would be lightning fast. Is that on top of the 2 months? Because like you
No,
can't ship
it says-
anything from China in 35 days unless
The
it's by
purchase
air.
option offers a great deal, though it comes with a longer delivery time compared to the 1 to 5 day estimated shipping from our U.S. warehouses, about 35 to 50 day estimated shipping time.
Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder if that's from the time they ship it or
Yeah.
actual full in transit. You'd have to ask.
Now, I just want to point this out that prior to James joining the stream tonight, the orders were still good. And
Yep.
bad luck follows James everywhere.
It does.
Because he knows everything.
So no. James has a new channel name now. James screws up everything. You
Yeah.
ruined it. You ruined Tuesday.
God dang it. Well,
It was P-Dubs who put the juju out in the air that it was going to get canceled, and then it was just he manifested it.
I don't want your bad juju.
Well, guys, we went through this last year with Target. Like,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not-
What was
it's
that
not our
cab? I
first.
forgot. I
I
remember
don't
that.
remember the machine, but I
Yeah,
know
what
it
was-
happened.
I do remember when that happened. Everybody was freaking out over it.
So
Yeah.
they had there
James
there
ruins
was one
everything.
there was one where Amazon had, I think it was Amazon, had $150 Mars, not Mars, but Marvel pinballs. And everybody said, oh, it's totally going to be screwed up. But people got them.
Yeah.
guys, are
Target-
you ready to get? Wait, guys, are you ready?
Goofy Foot's always giving me shit.
Hold
for
on,
living in
guys.
LA,
Hold on. Time out. Are you ready to get loud? Like, I need this. Let's go. The neon sign is up, James. This is the first preview of the
saw.
sign. Let's go. That's right. Let's get a little loud up in this, ma. That's right.
Jesus,
dude,
Danny,
that
that's
is-
abrasive. Like, who plays songs and stuff after a super chat? Disgusting.
I didn't like.
Next
I
thing
didn't
you
like
know,
the,
you're going to be asking for pinball money.
I
Well,
didn't
no,
like
I
the
don't-
beat on that one.
No, that was good. That was good. It was a little
No,
remix.
I
of
like
it.
the one you did before. The one before was better. That one
Oh,
was.
but that's for the membership. So if anybody wants to donate a membership, or
The
sign
last
up for
time
the
I heard
4K
that
group.
song, I had kicked open my son's door and said, "Turn it down."
We got a $5 super chat here from Jason. Says, I hope Spreetail cancels mine too, because if P-Dubs isn't correct one more time tonight, it's all just worth. Thank you, Jason. Oh my god. Was that loud, guys? Let me know, because it should be
yeah,
at
that was
40%
Very
volume.
abrasive.
no,
Very
that yeah, but the whole sound is just terrible.
Oh, stop. You don't do the videos.
I would just not use that one anymore. I
This
would.
is why Gio said we're all a bunch of grumpy old men, because
Yeah.
I got a ton
music.
of them. I got a ton of them locked and loaded, dude. I need to get that John D dancing one though. I mean, it'd be fitting for the pinball money, because we're doing stuff for the pinball.
No, that's all mine.
Like I can
Danny,
make one of those.
Danny, she's
What?
behind you. She's behind you. Turn around.
No.
Turn around.
No,
She's right there.
I'm not doing it. If I don't look, it's not there.
Turn around. She's there. She's about
No.
to fuck you up.
He can see himself in the restream, you dummy.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I turn around, it's like a ghost or something.
Hey, with
Ghost
these
of Mrs.
goggles, I
CornerCade.
have like advanced vision there, Mike. So,
P-Dubs has 6'6" vision, everybody.
yeah.
Okay, so
All right.
nobody's getting the pub table. Is anybody here getting the XL? You're gonna play with it. You're about to see it in person live, P-Dubs.
Me and Biggie D, or Dan as I like to call him, will head over to Costco next week or this week and take a look at them, and we'll just see what happens. So
All right, and Mike B's out. He loves XL, but he's out.
Yeah, this one's not for me because it's not arcade authentic. And again, I live in Canada, and this is a Costco US exclusive.
Hold on a second. You can bring it back when you come to Chicago. You can just stuff it
Well,
in
I'm
the
not
boat or
100%
whatever.
sure I'm coming to Chicago.
Oh, okay. Well, then that whole blows everything up then.
And how
Sure.
would I bring it back exactly, Danny? Like, am I going to put it in my book bag?
Mike B, you're the game genie. I don't know. Wave your magic fingers and wands. You got this, bro. Let's go.
Apparently, these cabs are waterproof, and you can get that from
the Outrun sit downs are.
Outrun sit downs are waterproof. So maybe what I'll do is I'll buy a paddle and paddle back across the ocean to Newfoundland.
Oh my god, I love it.
All I know is it's a rule that you guys got to buy a cab when you're on vacation or at one of these things.
Oh,
so.
I'm sure the
Gotta
guys
be
will
that
still
one.
do it. I'm sure they'll force Fox to buy the Golden Midway, and then they'll put it together.
And then P-Dub's gonna break it.
Yeah, why would you think
Absolutely.
that's a good idea to stand on the G panel?
Because Miss Kong had done it before.
It was 2 years ago, Danny. Let it go.
Let it go.
You were just talking earlier about people not letting go.
Oh yeah,
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go. Let it go.
All right, here comes. Should we do another sounder? What should we do, guys?
Yeah, but don't play the shitty one. Play a good
This
one.
one's good. This
guys,
one's good. Here we go.
guys,
Bam.
breaking news.
Okay,
Yeah.
they're getting worse. What the fuck was that?
Hey, I got a breaking news one if you want to do that one because it might be mentioned.
I got breaking news here. B Kong's order was canceled from Target as well. They also had problem processing his address.
Interesting. So that's gonna stink. Honk, thank you so much for the $1.99 in pinball money. Let's go. Thank you so much, man, for supporting the channel. Yep, there it is right there.
Yeah, you know what I'd do? I'd put on my Karen wig and I'd just call up Target and be like, "What the actual fuck?
You advertised it for that price.
Yeah.
You owe
And-
it to
What are you
me.
gonna do for me?"
And how are you gonna not find my address? I literally buy everything from Target every single day.
Yeah.
So
Danny,
to
make sure
find
you
my-
let them know that you have a YouTube channel and you will make a video about
Do
this.
you know
No,
who I
what
am?
you need to do?
I will
you
make
need
a
to tell 'em-
video.
You'll say, "Listen, I work at Best Buy, motherfucker."
All right.
Go straight to X. Tag him in the.
Yeah, go straight to
Tag
X. How is
All
that
right.
loud, guys? My other sounders weren't loud. This is what's confusing me. They're all set to 40%, all of them. And yes, Kongs, I should have just kept it to myself and just bought the one and moved the
I
drill.
didn't think the super chat music could get worse, and you proved me wrong, Danny. It got worse. It got a lot worse. So,
well, you know, what are you gonna
please, nobody donate any more money for the sake of my ears. I greatly appreciate it.
do? Oh, that's funny.
And he's
I
gonna
guess
have
I'll
to change his name to the CornerCade.
Yeah.
If
Nah.
Kim. All right. Well, Danny, Mike, James, appreciate you guys, but I gotta go, man. We're at
Yeah.
my limit.
yeah, this has been long and terrible.
Look at the look on Mike's face. He's telling the truth too. He's like, I'm exhausted.
me
This has
and
been
my
long and
wife were
terrible."
romantic earlier, and that's what she told me. This has been long and terrible.
I can't do it. Oh my god, my cheeks. I
All
can't.
right.
Guys, we got over 170 people, 7 people in here, guys. Just give this
Danny,
video a
you've
like on your
never
way
had
out. Let's go, dude.
170 people. Shut up.
Oh, hey, hold on a second. No, he's trying to flex now. Oh, don't do that, dude. Don't do that.
170 people?
Yeah,
For me,
usually-
that was Tuesday.
I usually get like 39 people. Unless I'm coming with some breaking arcade one up news with like the cabinets are blacked out, then I'll get 115.
Hey,
people.
I wrote you a message the other night telling you about that sweet inside rumor that Arcade One Up had put a San Francisco Rush on their cabinet on their website. You never brought it up. How come you didn't do that?
Me?
Yes, I wrote it in your chat. I was like, man, breaking news. Arcade One Up put a San Francisco Rush on their website.
I never saw that.
Oh, it's too bad. That would have been
Yeah, it was
wicked prank.
probably a gag, right?
Oh yeah,
No,
it's
it
total
was
prank.
there.
Yeah. Yeah. That I forgot somebody
All right.
I know who made that. Oh,
No
I
one
was
made it,
told
Danny.
about
I
this.
made it up in my mind and then put it in your
No,
chat to
somebody,
make you
no,
look
no,
stupid.
somebody made up. Oh, I don't want to like, I don't want to, but somebody made like a fake picture and tried to see if people would roll with it, and they like put it in. I don't know if it was ever
Oh,
released in the community, but this
yeah,
is
I
the story I
remember that.
heard.
Someone
See?
made like this King of Fighters cab. No, Virtual Fighter cab, and P-Dubs went
Oh, yeah.
live. He was like, "It's real."
It's all real, all of it.
The arcade one of Virtua Fighter is still real to me, damn it. And honestly, you guys are gonna hate me for this, but I like Virtua Fighter more
I
than
like
Tekken.
Virtual Fighter too. Oh, well, I don't know if I like it more than Tekken.
And
No,
if
it's not
Arcade
more
One
than
Up
Tekken.
ever did
No.
a dedicated Virtua Fighter cabinet, I think that would be pretty cool.
Do you
Pretty
remember when Virtua Fighter first came out in the arcades? Like that looks so friggin' rad, man. Like the actual 3D fighting. Like it looks like shit now, but it looks
yeah, it
so
does.
cool back then.
Yeah. Yeah, you watch it now, it's like watching an old episode of Hercules,
but-
the Legendary
Yeah.
Journeys.
I
You're like,
used to
wow,
I used to love it because you could power bomb people, right? And I'd be like,
Yeah. Yeah, you could.
So
Yeah, Tekken, you can't do that, not to my knowledge. But you can play as King, and he's got a cool like jaguar mask, and you can play as a bear.
See,
that's
I'm
kinda
more
neat.
dead or alive guy. Like if your game doesn't have boob physics, I'm not there for it.
Just not happening for Mike B. Mike B, wait, while we got everybody on real quick, guys, thoughts? Do we think One Up is going to make any type of push here for Q4 Christmas time?
no, Danny,
Do
we
something in
ended the
September?
show. We're ending the show. We're not going to
No,
go
what?
another 15 minutes
Whoa,
talking about the
just
what
real
if.
quick.
No,
It's a yes or no. It's a yes or no.
no,
That's it.
no. The answers are always
stop
no.
it.
We're not doing the what if, will they, won't they crap.
No.
Come on.
I'm not talking about Arcade One Up doing anything unless they do something. Like if there's a news article or there's something that shows up in the store, something like that, I'll talk about it. But there's no point in doing what ifs because we don't know. We don't know anything right now. No one knows anything. We have no reason to believe anything else is coming out.
The only one who knows is James hates everything.
Because he knows everything.
Because I know everything.
All right.
John D is
Tell him what you think, Johnny.
I'm going to send you a bunch of photos and I want you to share them.
Oh, put them out one at a time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I have real puppets back there. Don't make me pull them down.
Oh yeah,
Danny,
you've done it
we've
before on
seen your
stream.
puppet
No,
streams,
we've seen
yeah.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
we've seen that. That's enough of that.
All right. Danny,
All right,
whenever
guys,
you're
well,
ready.
Hey,
Can I
yeah,
actually go to bed now? It's
yeah, you guys.
so
yeah,
late.
We'll send everybody away here, guys. I tried with the time crisis. I tried to give the information to the community and help you guys out, but
You
it looks
fucked
like
up.
it's no. I didn't fuck up. It looks like Target
fucked
just can't find anybody's address, and that's not my problem.
If
I'm
you're
just throwing it out
mad,
there.
blame the CornerCade. Do not come on my channel crying about your time
go
crisis.
straight
Crap.
to P-Dubs. Go straight to P-Dubs.
Go to Danny. Go
Here's
to
P-Dubs'
Danny. Yep.
email. So blast
P-Dubs put that
Yeah.
juju out in the air and manifested it.
Yeah, the CornerCade.
Guys, check out that email. That's the closest Danny has to a social media account right there.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I love
He
each
lives
and
on his
every one of
phone
you.
and has no
Yeah,
social
yeah,
media.
yeah, Damien, we talked about the cancellations about 15 minutes ago, brother. Appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, Target's canceling them just like we thought. All right.
Retail lost their address book apparently.
Yeah.
Can't find any address in
That
the
is such a
entire
bad
country.
excuse. Like,
Yeah, just
honestly,
say, hey, look, it was a pricing error. We're not gonna
Google Maps
acknowledge
doesn't
it.
work.
just
$100
once,
discount.
just once, I'd like to get one of those cancellations from like a store, and it's like, listen, dude, we fucked up. We can't send it out to you.
Yeah, like that's gonna cost more to ship the thing than it would be.
Would it be
what
great?
is.
Would it be great if they were just honest? Like,
Yeah.
look, man, we really
fucked up.
screwed
Yeah.
up. Yeah. Sorry. All right, Danny, do the sign off. We gotta go.
All right, we're gonna do the best sign off we can here, guys.
Yeah.
For all of the people on the panel, guys, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Leave a comment down below. What did you think of the show, guys? Give this video a like on your way out. And as always, this is Danny from the CornerCade, guys, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.
Let's fucking go.